All right, what about now? Really? In my headphones my intro's still playing. What the fuck is going on with my computer with the computer? Can you hear me now? Still? Hold on. My computer is lagging really bad. Why is it still doing that? Uncle Junior, can you please tell him I'm working on this issue? My computer is lagging really bad. Like, it's still this is the 3rd time it's played my intro. I've clicked hide. Stop it. Of course. Of fucking course. Can you hear me now? No? Yes? No? Okay. All right. Yeah, my computer is lagging for some reason. It played my intro like 3 times. I don't understand what's happening. So I apologize if it's lagging tonight. I don't understand. It just went through a whole bunch of updates. You know, when you shut it down and turn it back on and it does all these updates, that's what it did today. So as long as you can hear me okay, that's okay. So I don't understand why it was lagging like that. So I apologize ahead of time. So if it lags throughout the whole thing, I'm sorry. Forgive me tonight. I have no idea why it's doing it. So I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I made candied almonds and our famous Christmas cookies over the weekend. And so we did that. I finished all of my Christmas decorating. I got my blow up pig outside, but the bulb inside doesn't light up. So I can only let it blow up during the day and people can see it, and I turn it off at night. That sucks that I don't know how to get into it to change the bulb or where it is or none of that. Anyway, if you watched my last podcast, we talked about pet peeves, correct? Okay. I'm going to add one to that tonight. I am going to add that one of my biggest pet peeves is people that like to run their mouth without knowing your facts. So someone decided to take a little snippet of my podcast because they thought I was talking about Patty. Oh, and I know who you are, by the way. I know who you are. And you know who you fucking are. You pussy. So they decided to send this to Patty and tell them I was talking about her when it had nothing to do with her. What I was talking about happened like back in 2012. Okay. So if you don't even have fucking balls enough to fucking ask me what I'm fucking talking about, go fuck yourself, bitch. You can escort yourself out. I know who you are. I don't fucking like you. And I don't want nothing to do with anybody fucking like you, because all you do, you have no fucking friends and you have fucking YouTube drama. So go to fucking hell. Now I'm done with my rant. Now we are going to start talking about some witchcraft. Anybody ready? Who's ready? Oh, take this snippet and send this one to Patty too, because she already knows it's happening. She already knows. So go fucking take this snippet and send it to Patty, because she already knows I was going to go fucking off. Fucker. Fucking pussy. Pussy bitch. Who wants to talk about witchcraft? Might as well escort yourself out, block me, fucking block my podcast, do whatever you gotta fucking do, bitch, because I know who you are, and I will be deleting you as well. Take your fucking drama elsewhere. She already went through enough hell back there with those fucking piece of shits. Don't get me involved in your fucking no-life drama. Hi, Robert. So we're going to talk about witchcraft now. My rant is over. So the practice of magic, especially for witchcraft, is the practice of magic, especially for evil purposes, and the use of spells. It's most commonly understood in both historical and present day communities, and is the use of supernatural powers of magic. A witch is a practitioner of witchcraft. Now, in the Bible, in Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. In Leviticus 19:26, ye shall not use enchantment nor observe times. Hey, Sky, get on over here. You missed the rant, though, but you can always go back and watch since you knew it was coming. So an example of witchcraft is a spell, words or phrases that are suspected of having magical powers. Some people truly believe all spells come true. Everybody, this is my friend Robert. He's new to our podcast. He used to work with me. He's my old dispatcher. You guys have probably heard me talk about him before. He's a super sweetheart, one of my really good friends, and I'm still waiting for my sushi date. Still waiting. Oh. So anyway, so the first known practicing witch is known as the Witch of Endor, Endor. She is, according to the Hebrew Bible, was consulted by Saul to summon the spirit of the prophet Samuel. Hello, Dragon Nightingale Smith. Really? Hey, Parrot. Hey, Alan, what's up? Oh my gosh. Okay. So Saul wished to receive advice on defeating the Philistines in battle after prior attempts to consult God through sacred lots and other means failed. Saul was disowned by God for this when he found out that he was asking for the witch. So many people think witches and spells and such is all about let's go over different types of magic. There's so many different types of magic. I did not write them all down because they're all so similar. But magic is not always evil. Magic can be done for good things, prosperity, love. We're going to start with the bad magic first and move to the good magic. So we don't practice. So the first one is black magic. Now, black magic is referred to the use of supernatural powers or magic of evil and for self purposes. So it used to evoke evil spirit, cause harm to the living, hexing or cursing, destroying crops, causing the living to explore hell by leaving their bodies. So, they wish death upon, they wish them to, they wish harm to others. And I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't fuck with people that are witches. I don't piss them off. All that shit. So black magic is a big fucking no-no. Now there's white magic, which is the opposite of that. And this is practiced through healing, blessing, charms, incantations, prayers, and songs, selfless purposes. So instead of self purposes, this is for you to gain for health. Anyway, this is selfless purposes. Practice to save lives by healing, making prosperous, improving jobs, happiness, love, exact counter opposite of black magic. Yeah. There is, I'm not sure how to say this exactly, necromancy, necromancy, necromancy. So however you say that, don't judge me. I don't know how to say it. This involves communication with the dead by summoning their spirits as apparitions or visions for the purpose of divination, fortune telling, future events, discover hidden knowledge. It breaks the great cycle of life, death, and rebirth. So it's actually violating the soul of any nature-based spirits of illusion, if that makes sense. There's some of these. I always write them exactly like I see them. Sometimes I don't exactly know what it means. Oh, did I say it correctly? Okay, good. Now, the next one is divination. I think I said that right. Now, this magic, it gains insight into the unknown across time and space, such as the future and the past. Examples of divination are astrology, reading of the stars, horoscope or future, scrying, which I didn't know what scrying was, but it's crystal balls or mirrors or, those certain tools, tarot cards, Ouija boards, runes, tea leaf readings, any kind of, when you use the tools like that. Necromancy. Hi, Chrissy. So there's that. Now there's chaos magic. This allows you to make chaos copies of, okay, hold on. It allows you to make chaos copies of real weapons. Example, you walk around barehanded, but you can summon claws as weapons when you want to fight. What is that movie? What is that movie that the claws come out of his hands? That's kind of like what the chaos magic is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What movie is that? The hot guy plays him with the big hair and the long sideburns. And no, we don't fuck with the Ouija board either. No. Do you know? Okay, so I went into my doctor's appointment the other day for my regular checkup. This fucking lady at the fucking doctor's desk, you check in, and she had her little mouse pad was a fucking Ouija board. And I looked at her and I went, oh, hell no. Are you kidding? I said, are you kidding me? Why? She goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She goes, this was a gag. And I said, do you know that did you know, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but they have an app on the phone now that is a Ouija board. Really? Do people fucking go and upload this Ouija board app and play on it? Are you serious? Hi, Trauma. Yes, Wolverine. He's the one that with the fucking things coming out of there. Yeah, no. You can go in and find a Ouija board for sale in the games. It's like in the games department. I don't deal with Ouija boards. I do not. No. That's a big no-no. So, okay. So that that's where the, shut up, fuck. Is the ability to create or transfer an item, object, or live spirits for an item, object, or living being to a specified location. So, am I unfrozen now? Because on here it showed that my screen was black and it was spinning. Seriously, still? Is it still frozen? Still? Okay. I knew it was lagging. I apologized from the beginning. It was lagging. So conjuration, did you guys hear what I said about the teleport? Yes. Okay. So what is that TV show? Star Trek? Where that beam me up, Scotty. Isn't that kind of like a teleport thing? Yes, I have thought. The ability to create or transfer an item, object, or living being to a specified location. That to me sounds like the beam me up Scotty shit right there. So that's conjuration, where you're conjuring up something. But yes, if they have to conjure up to do an exorcist, they have to conjure to get the fucking thing there to be able to get it gone. But make birds appear, it says, oh my goodness. So anyway, healing magic. So this is sort of like that. I can't see. God, I brain fart all the time with this fucking menopause. What is that? Will you go and the something healing with your hands? Patty's friend that passed away did it. She was able. What is that called? Rika, Reiki, isn't that a thing? Reiki. Okay, yeah, I was close. Thank you. My TV was a witch. What? Anyway, I think it was Patty's friend. Remember the one that passed away? I don't know. I think it was this year. She, gosh, what was it? What was her name? Anyway, she did the Reiki. Did you really see? I wouldn't mind. And that sounds like a fun class we could go do and learn how to do that shit. That just sounds like it sounds cool to me. Like I would love to learn how to do that. Christine? Christina. Oh, yes. I think that is what her name was. Yes. I think that's what it was. But she did that because she would go over if Patty was in pain and she would work on where Patty was in pain. And Patty says that it would work on her. She was certified. Okay. You were certified, Terry. But where do you take a class like that, Terry? Where? Because Annie, is that something maybe we could do together? We could go like sign up for a class. That would be cool. That would be cool. Did you let the certification lapse, or can you renew it, or what do you got to do, Terry? Like, where do you go for that? Is that like can you do like an online course for that to get certified? Like, Annie, if we could do it like an online course, we could do it like an online, and then we'll just be together when we're doing the freaking class together for the course. Like, we could just both be there. I don't know. I just think that would be cool as shit. I would absolutely love to learn how to do that. But this is highly respected in all nations. It promotes inner peace and well-being. To examples of this is different types of meditation, deep breathing, yoga, massage therapy, acupuncture, etc. Alan, that's freaking hilarious. Did I ask? I did not. I was just like, can you renew it? Because does it like expire? Oh my gosh, that is so delicious. I know I say it every time, so I don't want to hear it. I want to learn how. Really? You have to be a massage therapist first? Why couldn't I? I don't think Christina was a massage therapist. I think you can just take. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to Google that shit. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to see. You were a massage therapist, Terry? I didn't know that. You know, I'm just going to say, I don't see how some of these massage therapists do it. I mean, yeah, your people have to get on your table, like, in their little skivvy, and sometimes not even. And they could be okay. So I don't like it when guys have so much hair on it. They look like they're wearing a fucking sweater, but they have no shirt on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them hairy fellas. No shit. I sure will, Trauma, if I can. I sure will. I'm going to start Googling that shit tomorrow. Watch. I'm going to find out. I want to find out how to do it. So the next one, we have rune magic. Now, I've seen runes. I've never used runes. Hey, what's up, Sky? You changed your name on here to Zodiac 87? Smokey the Bear. Well, I look like freaking Smokey the Bear when I have my hat on for work. Yeah, just you can call him Sky. That's Skywalker. He's our friend on TikTok and on Clapper. Okay, Terry. I'm gonna find out. It's good that you stayed awake, Skywalker. Thanks for joining. If you want to see the rant, you just have to go back and watch the beginning. That's all. I had to go get my little rant out. I got my rant out and I moved on. And that's how I am. I get my rant out and I forget it happened. Anywho, Rune magic. It's also part of the divination. This predicts the future, protects against misfortune, and or conduct prosperous spells, etc. So this is more to improve your future runes, and it will read your future. Ew, Terry, I can massage you and wash your ass. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do what the nurses and the firemen and the EMTs, like the ambulance. I couldn't be in the healthcare like that because I can't handle if someone shits. I can't handle it if somebody pukes or if they have the snot or spit running out. I can't I can't handle that. Okay, Annie. I could not clean somebody's. I'm just I it'd be different if I'm married to somebody for 40 years and they get to the point where you help your other half, that I would do. I would have to put on a gas mask though. I can't. I just can't. I can't work with poop and spit and Zodiac is Skywalker. Yes. Zodiac 87 is Skywalker. Yes, Terry. Okay. Oh, he went back to Skywalker 87. He changed his freaking people. There he is. Okay. So that is rune magic. That is to predict the future or to help for your future. Now there is, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right either. This is called Theurgy, Theurgy, Theurgy. This is the art of compelling or persuading a god or supernatural power to do or refrain from doing something. So the Theurgy tool examples are holy water, candles, scepters, wands, etc. Y'all know, you've seen wands. You guys have seen the candles, that you light, and sage, stuff like that. Oh, no, I don't. I think like the funeral directors or the MEs or, like the morticians, the ones that embalm and they have to go in and, like for the autopsies, I just couldn't do it. They have to go in and see what they're like. They look in their stomach and see what they had to eat. Like I can't. Yes, Terry, I know how you are with snot. I can't. No, I can't. Listen, if I'm trying to clean up my doggy's poop, I gag, like, and my crying and coughing, and it's terrible. My eyes water. Just, I can't do it. I can't. Oh, well, okay. So I have been on scenes. I don't want to get too graphic. I've been on scenes when someone has unalived themselves. Okay. And I had to, it is now a crime. It's a crime scene until it is proven, blah, blah, blah. The pictures are taken. We have to wait for the ME to get there. We have to block it off. It's a crime scene, blah, blah, blah. When someone is no longer with us, I mean, the blood's not flowing anymore. That's where you get the lividity underneath, on the bottom, because your blood is not flowing anymore and it just sits there and starts to puddle. So, but, your poo and pee and your stomach, you don't go in your britches because you have muscles down there. Well, when your muscles are not contracting, it just comes out. The farting, there might be some excess air, and when they moved, you'll hear them. The big farts will come out. The shit will start running out of their ass. Like, it's sometimes crime scenes are really not a pretty sight. They definitely don't smell well, especially if it's been a while. If it's, you just can't. And it's different with them all the time. Every body is different. So it happens at different times. You're like, oh my gosh, I thought he was dead, but oh shit, his arm just moved. Like, I don't know. It's hard to fucking explain, but it's not a pretty, it's, I don't like it. I don't like it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be around. No, I couldn't do it. I would be way more depressed than I already am. I know I'm not the only one. I know you guys agree with me. Okay, so the demon magic goes with the black magic. This is also a form of black magic. This is a form of magic used by the demons themselves. So it works through the corruption of one's will in order to overpower and subdue. So they're malevolent in nature, dark force manipulation. Demonologists. Hi, Jill. I'm hearing something. Dude. I'm in here by myself, but there's something moving in my bathroom right now. Is something not liking this? Y'all can't tell me. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't hear that tapping. Where the fuck is my gun? It's out there. What the fuck is that? The fuck am I hearing? What is it? What the fuck is that? Y'all, there's something in the wall. There's something in the fucking wall. There's something in the fucking wall. I just went to check. I can't see it, but I can hear it. It's in the shower. It's like something on the wall of the shower. I'm freaking out, y'all. I think they're coming in here. I have no idea. Hold on. There's something in the wall. I already did. I already ran in there. Turn it down. Be right there. Be right there. I already did. I already ran in there. Turn it down. It's not doing it right now.
How can you get up in there?
I don't know, but it sounded just like that, and I came in here because I didn't know, and I'm looking, and I heard it, and I opened the shower door because I thought it was something in the shower, but it's behind that fucking wall. I don't know if there's a mouse in there or not. I'm freaking out.
Well, that sounded bigger than mouse.
Oh, you did hear it?
Yeah, I heard it on
Okay,
here.
well let me get back over here because anyway, we can't see anything. I'm just gonna. No, my mom came in here. No. I'm alone in my room. My mom was she's watching the podcast and she was coming in here to see, but then she heard it when she was outside my door. Oh my God. I shit you now. I shit you not. It sounded like they were scratching the walls. He's doing it again. Y'all. I have no idea. I can't see what's in there. No, my brother's in his room with this TV up. Let's finish this up. Oh my God. Y'all, look, I'm shaking. I have no idea what's in there. This all of a sudden started. I've never heard this before until I started talking about this demon magic shit. Okay. Anyway, we're moving on from that. Potion magic. Okay. This is magical liquids created by mixing various ingredients in like a cauldron. You guys know about the witches and the big cauldrons, and they're stirring it, and they can also stir it with their wands, and I've seen that shit. So they mix all these various ingredients according to these specific rules. It is also considered a magic elixir. There are thousands of different recipes and ingredients. There are books. There are several books. If you ever wanted to try them, I have 3 books written down here. There's Potions, Elixirs, and Brews by Anise Alexander. There's How to Make Potions and Spells by Crafty Witch. And a book of potion recipes by Ingram. I'm about to take my computer in there and let y'all hear it. So if you ever want to know what those books are, I will be happy. Just private message me and I will give you all 3 of these books if you would ever like to know. There's thousands of recipes. The next one is called Mysticism. Okay. Mysticism is a total devotion to God, the guidance that leads you to the happy realization that I am taken care of. You allow miracles to come through you, and you become a miracle worker. It's like a beam of light that shoots straight to God. So I have any examples of that. Okay. There is destruction. Which third generation? Any questions? Magic does bring you closer to God. Yes, some magic does. Yes, some magic does. That's why we're just going over. There's so many different types of magic. There's destruction magic, though not completely evil. It is considered dark. It tends to focus on harming, cursing, or otherwise complicating the lives of other people. There are a few different spells. There's the fires, lightning storms, blizzards, and ice storms. So you can actually wish these things and do spells to bring them on and in hopes to harm others. Right. There's binding magic, a spell that restrains someone from metaphysically preventing them from doing something, can be used to keep someone from harming themselves as well. Mostly used for protection, and this is considered a good magic, the binding magic. But I'm sure there are spells out there with binding that are used for bad. So I'm sure everything can be used for the bad. But the binding spells are usually considered the good magic. There's animal magic. The user can control animals, transform themselves or others into animals, mimic animal traits, and summon animal spirits. They can otherwise use animals as an extension of themselves, borrow their senses, or even come back as the animal of their choice. And we're about to have a National Lampoon Christmas Vacation squirrel moment. Oh shit. Let's not, because I just don't need a squirrel or something like that to get in here, and then I'm fucking trying to catch it, and he's too quick, and I'm chasing him all over, and I don't need all that. I don't need all that. If it's a pedo, a wife beater, child abuse, and all gloves are off. Yep, that's different. That is completely different when you're talking about those kind of people. Yeah, that's different. It's no longer the Mississippi World. Y'all, I'm telling you, I have been between my room and the living room all day long. I haven't heard anything until just right then when I was talking about the dark magic. See, I don't hear it now. Telling you, when if it starts up again, I'm just going to take my computer in there and let y'all fucking hear it. I'm surprised y'all can't hear it. It's really loud. I guess I'm almost to the end here. There's astral magic. Now, this connects the astral plane, opening a gateway to the realm beyond the physical world. They gain access to the array of powers and the capacity to cast potent astral spells. I don't know, Jill. This is also known as transcendental dreams. Meeting in your dreams, flying and seeing who you know from your past, your present, or they coming to see you in your dreams. This is also a type of astral magic when it's all happening like in your sleep, your dreams. If you even slide into like a deep meditation. Okay, so one time, I have a quickie story. My old roommate, she went out with her boyfriend for the night. And I didn't do anything that night. I stayed home. I was off work that night. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try meditate tonight. I'm going to try it. This first time. I wanted to try it. So I followed all the directions, and I had a little DVD or a CD or something that you just play and you're supposed to follow the directions. So I did everything it was telling me to do, and I fell into a deep sleep. But I guess I was just in this meditative state. So I had a dream that we were walking on a dock, and I saw this big white and blue ship, and it was at the dock still tied up, and there was a party going on the boat. Like it wasn't out to sea. It was at the dock and people were having a party on their boat. But I knew the name of the boat. I knew the colors of the boat. I knew where it was docked. I could tell you the boats that was surrounding it. It was crazy. So I woke up. They came home and I woke up and I said, oh, hey, because I had fallen asleep on the couch. I was sleeping on the couch and the door comes in the living room. They woke up. I said, hey, and then he left and she was sitting in there BSing with me and we were making some food. And she's like, do you have a good night? I was like, yeah, I tried my meditation for the first time. And I'm like telling her that I told her all this dream that I had. And then we were walking in the dock and the boats and what the color of the boat and the name of the boat and the party that was at the dock and the champagne. And they broke the champagne bottle on the front. And she was like, are you shitting me? I'm like, no. She goes, we were there. I've got the fucking pictures. She showed me. She was taking pictures of this fucking ship that they went to this party on. And it was the name that I said and the color and everything of the fucking ship, yacht, whatever it was. I was at, this is the only time this has ever happened to me too. What's her name? The crap is her name? I forgot what her name was. She lived with me for a couple years. It was back in West Palm. Anyway, so I was like, holy shit. So she called her boyfriend. She was like, can you believe this was, she was just blah, blah, blah. And it's in. So that was the very first and only time I've ever had a transcendental dream to where I actually was dreaming what she was doing and looking at and stuff like that. Girl, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I've never heard this noise before. Never. I bought this house 6.5 years ago. I've never heard anything like that inside the walls. On the other side of the wall is my kitchen pantry. And then it goes off to the living room. I believe that's the pantry that's right on that side. And I believe my mom went over to check the pantry. So if she would have, I don't know if something may be in the pantry, and but I'm hearing it on this wall that's connected to my shower. But it sounded to me, it was on the, oh my God. Anyway, was the ghost that has been haunting the house for years. They believe she astral projected. Who was you talking about, Jill? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me go back. I didn't read that first part. I'm sorry. I was talking. That was the ghost in England did. She saw a house in her dreams for years while in England. She saw the house and her hubby finally knocked on the door. The family freaked out because, oh great, I'm going to lag again now. Because the ghost had been haunting the house for years. So the people that was in the house thought that she was the ghost because she was, oh, that's cool. That's cool as shit. See, I don't hear it now. So anyway, that is what the astral magic is. I've always found magic fascinating. There are so many different types of magic. There's so many different types of religions that believe in magic. Not all witchcraft / spells / magic is bad. There is bad shit, which I really don't like, but and Wiccan. Now I was very fascinated with Wiccan before, and I've read a lot of Wiccan. My favorite author, her name, oh my God, really? she's a Wiccan. She's made spell books. She talks about how she got into the Wicca. She writes these books. Anyway, and she puts a little humor to it. She's like really funny. I have read just about all of her books. God dang it. What is her? It's Silver Ravenwolf. Ravenwolf is her last name. Silver Ravenwolf is my favorite author. If you guys would like some good like witchcraft, Wicca, spell books, please check out Silver Ravenwolf. You can buy her books on Amazon. Her books are phenomenal. The number of Americans that are witches or practice are unknown. Most that do, good or bad, keep it to themselves. Like they usually don't go around and say, hey, I'm Wiccan or I'm pagan or, they just don't announce to people that they're into witchcraft. They usually keep it pretty quiet and do keep it to themselves. A true witch does not come out and tell people that they're witches. They don't tell people they cast spells. They don't tell people that. They keep it to themselves. People in different religions don't talk about what they believe with others. People take things serious, always trying to outprove the other. So this is why we don't talk about religion, politics, shit like that in my lives or my podcasts, because people take that shit serious. Some feel that everybody needs to feel their way and everybody else is wrong, and it turns into a huge argument, and we don't discuss that shit in my lives or podcast ever. We try to keep it upbeat, fun. Anytime I do research, I always tell the facts. I Google and do my research on all the stuff that I bring you guys. So, I can only hope that you enjoy it. This is all I have for WitchCraft tonight. Like I said, Patty was going to try to join me tonight, but she ended up back in the ER again because her ankle got really swollen and she didn't know what was going on. So she went to get that checked out. Now my next podcast, what the fuck is today? Sunday. So my next podcast will be Wednesday night because I work Monday, Tuesday night. I start back midnights again tomorrow. My next podcast will be cryptids, like skinwalkers, shit like that. So that will be Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Oh, I loved Elizabeth Montgomery. I wish I could twitch my nose like that and shit happen like that. Don't you? I wish you could. That would be awesome. I don't believe in doing bad to others. If you're mad at somebody, I believe that they could do harm to themselves. Well, not like harm to themselves. Like it's just karma is what I'm talking about. Karma. You know what I mean? I just believe in karma. If you guys missed my rant, please go back and watch like the first 3 minutes of the podcast. I don't do that very often. If I'm mad, I rant and then I move on. And that's just the way it is. I got my fucking rant out. I know who they are. They know who they are. They know that they're big, fat, fucking loser pussies. And that's how I feel about them. And as far as I'm concerned, they owe myself and Patty an apology. But I guess they ain't going to have balls enough to do that either. Since they didn't have balls enough to ask me myself what I was talking about, they decided to start shit and say that I'm talking about somebody else when it had nothing to do with them. So don't start shit, people. Really know your facts before you run your fucking mouth. Don't be a pussy. So I don't do that. I don't talk behind people's back. the issue I had back in 2012. That bitch knew what she did because I said something to her. If I have a problem with somebody, I'm going to deal with that person directly. That's the way I am. I am not afraid of confrontation. Never have and never will be. But apparently, some of you pussies are. Don't bring me into your fucking drama. So y'all need to mosey on. Yes, night shift is much better than day shift. Thank God Thursday was my last day shift for a month. But also somebody wrote to me and said that we should have, I know you guys kind of like the podcasts where we have, like name that tune, name that character and stuff like that. But hey, Gracie Lucotes, how are you? Y'all, she's another piggy parent, so please follow her. She is my friend and she's local here. Anywho, somebody told me, they wrote me and told me that I should have that, since the Christmas is coming, that I should have named that Christmas tune or Christmas movie. Christmas movies are so, there's only 3 or 4 really good ones. I'm thinking maybe name that Christmas tune. Maybe we can do that one closer to Christmas. So we'll try that. So I love you guys when you write me and tell me ideas for podcasts, because y'all know I love doing my research and I love bringing it all to you and getting everybody involved in it. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me tonight and learning some witchcraft shit. And like I said, cryptids will be Wednesday night at 8 p.m. my normal. And I know, right? I figured the Christmas tunes would be better. There's tons of Christmas songs, but there's only Elf, The Christmas Story. There's only so many Christmas movies that you can guess. And there's so many Christmas songs that we could probably guess. I don't know if y'all have a better idea. We could do Christmas songs and movies put together. I don't know. I'll figure something out, but we'll have that closer to Christmas. If you guys have any other ideas, I miss and love you too, Jill, you and Angie both. And if y'all have any podcast title ideas, please message me and we'll get it done. And I might even have you on as a guest with me. So if you guys missed my rant, watch the first 3 minutes of the video. I got over it. I am going to be live on Clapper for just a little while because I am going to try to find out what's in my fucking wall and go to bed. I'm going to let my Holly in since she sleeps with me at night. I'm going to be letting my Holly in shortly and getting Lollipop her coconut water and cookies for the evening. And I'll see you guys Wednesday night. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. And thank you for letting me rant. And wag again. Here we go. Here we go.